He was gunned down while investigating tenders awarded to the Tembisa Hospital by the Gauteng Health Department at the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic.
On the morning of August 23, 2021, Babita had just dropped off her daughter at school and returned to her home in Chester Hills, a quiet suburb in Johannesburg. But before she could even get out of the car, a group of killers drove up and shot her 12 times. She was taken to the hospital but died shortly after. Babita wasn't just another government worker. She was a high-ranking official in the Gauteng Department of Health and was working as the chief financial officer. She was also a whistleblower, someone who reported wrongdoing. She had recently told investigators about more than 850 million rand in suspicious contracts, many linked to COVID-19's protective equipment. She had given important evidence just weeks before she was murdered. Her death was not a random or a robbery. It was a planned attack, ordered and carried out because she exposed the truth. Her murder shocked South Africa. Government leaders praised her courage. News outlets honored her memory, and many people across the country were heartbroken. The corruption Babita tried to stop is still there. As one person said on Twitter, whistleblowers will never be safe in South Africa. To most people, corruption in South Africa isn't hidden. It's right in front of them. A recent poll found that 61% of people believe most or all police officers are corrupt. 1 in 5 people said that they have to pay a bribe just to get help from the police. In many areas, it feels like every government interaction is shady. Roadblocks turn into bribe spots.
What choices do I have? What are my choices?
Your choices is this one.
Yeah.
We can talk now.
Yeah.
You leave only 200, you go. Because of that guy, if they can say you are drunk, there is no more talking.
This everyday corruption is part of a larger problem. Under former President Jacob Zuma, the state was captured by powerful people who looted public money. A major investigation, the Zondo Commission, found that these people placed allies in top jobs and weakened the police to protect their schemes. Billions meant for electricity, transport, pensions, and hospitals were stolen. Babita's death is sadly not unusual. In South Africa, many people have been threatened, attacked, or even killed simply for telling the truth. Whistleblowers, people who speak out against corruption, fraud, or abuse, often risk their lives with little to no protection. One example is Jimmy, a city official in Mbombela, who in 2009 revealed fraud linked to construction of a 1.2 billion rand stadium for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. Shortly after he went public, he was shot outside his home. His death shocked the country, but in the end, no one was punished. More recently, in March 2025, a community activist named Pamela was murdered after testifying in a sex trafficking case involving a well-known televangelist. Pamela was known for her work helping victims of human trafficking and gender-based violence. Her organization provided support to vulnerable women and children, making her a clear target for criminals. Human Rights Watch called her murder a wake-up call and said it raised serious concerns about the safety of whistleblowers and activists in South Africa, even those who are not killed in fear. Athol, a former ethics lecturer and businessman, exposed high-level corruption involving Bain and Company and the South African Revenue Service. After testifying at the Zondo Commission, he received multiple death threats and eventually fled the country because he felt the government would not protect him. He has since spoken out about the lack of support for whistleblowers, saying, "South Africa is not safe for truth tellers." Another whistleblower, Martha, a legal advisor at the Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa, revealed large-scale fraud in train leasing deals. Despite being a public servant doing her duty, she was followed by armed men while attending Babita's memorial service. A chilling sign of the risk whistleblowers face, even while mourning one of their own. To be followed at the memorial of a health whistleblower killed for doing the right thing is mind-boggling, she said. South Africa does have a law meant to protect whistleblowers, the Protected Disclosure Act of 2000, but many people say it's useless. Whistleblowers complain that their reports are ignored and that there's no real support. The government has been slow to fix the problem. People across the country are angry. In cities like Cape Town and Johannesburg, protesters carry signs demanding that all persons involved in corruption must be jailed. Union members, students, and everyday citizens are speaking out. But unless officials take real action, applause mean nothing.